There's a lot of stars in Australia at the moment. First, the star of the silver screen was in Sydney last night.
That's right. Here with all the details is entertainment editor Richard Wilkins. We're not talking about you, although I can understand why people would be confused. A star of the silver screen. Who are we talking about?
Did you hear those handsome alarms going off all around?
Funny you mentioned that. I did.
In overdrive. Look at this bloke.
Whoa.
Ridiculously handsome. Bridgerton star English actor Regé-Jean Page was at Campbell's Stores in the Rocks in Sydney last night, handsomely paid by watch brand Longines.
Can you say that? Longines.
That's what I've always said. Longines.
Fabulous.
I have to send them.
Happy to be sponsored
now. Former Australian of the Year Dylan Alcott was there along with a bunch of models and special guests. A big watch launch, but yeah, he was front and centre. The Regé-Jean. He will next star in the Saint reboot, which we're looking forward to.
Oh yeah, that'd be really good.
He's also a fan favourite to be the next James Bond, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, scientifically proven to be the most handsome face.
Wow.
Science has got nothing to do with it. Just open your eyes, folks.
It's there for all to see.
Okay,
Nice
in
to
the
have you
most
here,
troubling news I've heard in most of the year, Hall & Oates are in court. They're fighting.
No.
This is like mum and
I don't
dad getting
believe it.
divorced. I'm just devastated. What is going on?
You know what this is like, David? It's like mum and dad kind of getting, divorced.
Exactly.
It's bizarre.
It
It's
is
a weird
exactly
one.
like mum and dad having a fight.
Exactly. Daryl Hall and John Oates have released 18, count them, studio albums since their debut in 1972, over half a century ago. Now it would appear that kiss is no longer on the list.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? Daryl Hall has apparently
Private eyes are
filed
watching
a
them.
lawsuit. He's filed a lawsuit against John Oates. Details are sketchy. It's all under wraps. It's either a result of a kind of a fight over royalties, or it could be over John Oates singing their songs in his solo show, which also sounds good.
Surely he can.
But wait, there is more.
There's more?
There's more. Daryl's also taken out a temporary restraining order against John, which comes into effect next week. They were touring together just a year ago.
Whoa.
But both guys have been on the road this year separately. Tellingly, this is tellingly.
Tell us.
Yeah. Daryl Hall, who writes the songs, pretty much,
Yep.
and sings the lead vocals, recently said, John and I are brothers, but we are not creative brothers. We are business partners. We made records called Hall & Oates together, but we've always been very separate, and that's a really important
Let me
thing.
ask you a question.
Ask me a question.
I'd like to ask you, with all of your wealth of knowledge of interviewing acts over the years, you would have interviewed Hall & Oates, obviously, right? And you would have
have, as a
spoken to
matter of
Daryl
fact.
several times.
Not recently.
But you would have spoken to Daryl, you would have spoken to John. Was there any animosity? It's just like a Simon and Garfunkel thing that there was always animosity?
Animosity, is that
That
the
was
word
the
you were
word I was
looking
looking.
for?
I was almost got there.
I always thought they were pretty good. I interviewed Daryl a few times when he released Sarah Smile, which was a
Fantastic
solo single. And John Oates, he of course worked with Ivor Davies, who
Right,
wrote Electric Blue together.
Yeah. But to go from working together, touring together, to seeking an AVO, something has happened.
Something's
in between,
happened, Sylvia.
surely.
It's like mum and dad getting divorced.
Exactly.
You know what it's like?
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about something else.
Thursday,
A special guest has been brought out at a 50 Cent concert. Who was it?
Yeah, odd couple alert here as well. Ed Sheeran.
Finally, together at last.
Yeah.
Fitty fans got some real bang for their buck. Ed
Like Hall &
Sheeran
Oates.
made a
Perfect.
surprise
Match made
appearance
in heaven.
at London's O2 Arena as part of the rapper's The Final Lap tour. Ed posted this on his socials.
50 Cent has invited me to the O2 to sing Shape of You, and I'm going to walk on stage and go, who likes In the Club? Here's Shape of You.
I'm going to lift the club, in the club.
Oh.
Is Ed living the greatest life you'd ever want to live?
Yes.
It's like mum and dad getting back together.
Exactly. See, we've always got a silver lining.
It's like
here.
mum finding a new love. That's like
Wow.
that's like
In the
stepmum.
club.
In the club. Has Ed got new music out? Is that why we're seeing this?
Well, look, Ed's got a whole bunch of new videos.
Are we on air? Because I'm having
Yes.
so much fun.
The red light is on. Yeah.
The handsomeometer is going on here. Look, there's a video for every one of Ed's new songs from his Autumn Variations album. He asked his fans to make the videos pretty much.
Oh, wow.
I don't know whether it's a budget thing or whatever, but the fans came up with the videos and some of them were pretty good.
She's back in Australia enjoying a bit of downtime.
Nice to have Sweeney.
is.
Of course, she made the movie here in Australia. She's promoting the film Anyone But You, but it seems that Sydney, it may be her first name, but she seems to be liking life
Beautiful.
north of the border. Yeah, she posted this stuff
That
on
looks like
social.
Currumbin Valley to me.
That's it. It's Currumbin Valley, yeah. She posted saying, Sweet Home Alabama with a friend, but captioned it, Sweet Home Australia. Sydney is here ahead of the premiere of Anyone But You with Glenn Powell. It's in cinemas on Boxing Day. Sing it, girl.
Oh, she loves it here.
She loves
doesn't
it.
she?
Well, it's nice. What's not to love?
I hope
Just
that the
saying.
people at home feel this way too, but I never wanted that segment to end.
No, it was really enjoyable.
Really
Yeah.
enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that time with you.
Okay, thank you.
I really did.
I'll be back later.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
You have been
excellent.
warned.
Yeah.
See?
No, stick around.
We enjoy that. Thank you, Dickie. See you soon.
Welcome back. Thanks for your company this morning. The most handsome man alive, as confirmed by science and me, Regé-Jean Page, has stepped out in style for a Longines event in Sydney. The Bridgerton stars and ambassador of the brand. He's travelled down under to celebrate their newest collection of watches. Regé also sat down for a bit of a Q&A with invited guests. And there's good news for Taylor Swift fans who missed out on tickets to her Eras tour. Ticketek will open up their official resale platform tomorrow morning. Basically, this means anyone who bought tickets but wants to sell them can do so on this website. Tickets will become available as people list them. And remember, this is the only way Ticketek will allow fans to transfer their ticket. The official resale will kick off at 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow. So good luck, everyone. Godspeed. Turning now to some movie news, and it looks like we may be getting a documentary on Robin Williams' film Mrs. Doubtfire. The movie's director, Chris Columbus, has opened up about working with the late actor, saying Robin improvised so much that they collected 2 million feet of film, a lot of it never making the final cut. Chris says that he's open to using the footage to make a documentary, giving us an insight into Robin's process creating Mrs. Doubtfire. How good would that be? And finally, speaking of classic films, Jackie Chan and the original Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio, are making a big comeback. Now, the pair are joining forces to reprise their roles for a new film in the iconic franchise. But that's not all. They also made this announcement.
We're looking for next Karate Kid.
That's right. The global search for the star of our new film starts right now. So let's wax on, wax off, everybody.
You mean check it on, check it off, hang it up?
Maybe the new Karate Kid will have to do it all. I'm excited. You excited?
I'm very, very excited.
Let's do it.
Oh, we're all excited. There you go. If you think you've got what it takes to star in the next Karate Kid movie, head to karatekidcasting.com. Don't worry, Carl, I've already put your application in.
I love it.
Show reel. They're impressed.
I did love it. Thank you, Brookie.